Hey, everybody. I just feel like I have a powerful message that I want to share with you all, and a way that I really pray that we could all start this next year together. And I am going to stand in faith with each of you that we can power our way through this year in such a strong manner, such a mighty manner, and we can do it together. And I will do all that I can to stand in faith with each of you and to try to lead you as best as I can down the path of health and the path of peace. The word warrior is a word that I wore on a shirt that I bought from Spiritual Gangster years ago. And I love the brand Spiritual Gangster. First of all, I just love it. Like if you're going to be a gangster, you might as well be a spiritual gangster. But I wear that shirt, and when I wear it, I just always think about the mentality that it takes to truly be a warrior. And, given, who I'm married to, and just kind of like the nature of the things that we'll watch, when we watch movies and the things that we do, we obviously always watch, warriors at work, and, kind of see how they devise a battle and what it takes to be a strong warrior. And I have certain warriors that are my favorite, like William Wallace, and then of course, I've got some others from some other videos or other movies, but I would say Braveheart was probably my favorite warrior movie that I can think of. But ultimately, I think what I want to try to do is to try to gear people towards fighting through the year strong. And we know that hardships are going to come. We know that difficulties are going to come. But in spite of those difficulties, we will remain strong. We'll overcome. We will press on. We will stay in the ring. We'll keep fighting strong. These are all things that I tell people. But if you're struggling and you're thinking, gosh, life's just been hitting me with some real, knockouts. I've had some really difficult situations. We can't give up. We can't give up. Hope has to be what we remain anchored to, and the hope that comes from God. But we have to have the strength and the power in us. We have to be so well equipped and so filled up with the right information to allow ourselves to have the power to endure the hardship. And if we're constantly reminding ourselves of our weaknesses or our trials, or we're always kind of communicating about how hard something is, or how bad something is, or how difficult of a time you have with something, or how addicted you are to something, or how you can't overcome something, then that's probably the life that you're going to ultimately live. And so I want to sort of just position the word warrior there to you with the definition, which is a brave or experienced soldier or fighter. And so that when you see the word warrior, you could think, instead of feeling weak, instead of feeling trampled, instead of feeling broken down, I'm going to be strong. No matter how hard the fight is, a warrior has to keep battling. A warrior can't give up or he'll die. Or some of his team will die. So remain focused, remain committed in spite of the difficulty. Remain in the fight. Don't give up. Don't give up on your health. If you've made poor decisions, get back in it. Get back in the fight. Quit talking about getting back in it. Quit thinking about getting back in it. Wake up tomorrow and get back in it. Quit eating the bad food. Quit going to the events where the bad food are at. Quit getting convinced by people around you to continue to consume bad food. That is making you feel toxic. It is making you feel sick, and it is throwing you off of your game, and you're not truly living the life that you know you need to be living. Get your focus back. Figure out what matters the most. Figure out what you need to be putting your focus on, and get a plan, get a vision for what's ahead. Don't just start chasing goals and hopping from one goal to the next. I need to lose weight, so I'm going to create this fitness goal. I'm going to create this contest or this race or this challenge that I have to do. Wake up tomorrow and just eat healthy. Not because you have to run this fast or not because you have to jump this far or not because you have to be in a bikini. Be healthy because it makes sense to be healthy, because you're going to be your very best when you are eating your very best. You are going to do all things to the best of your ability when you are eating and drinking the types of foods and drink that will equip you, that will make you stronger and better. If you have a difficult time with that, hire someone. Oh, I know how to do it, Deb. I've done it before. I know what the plan is. Just because you know how to do it doesn't mean you don't need help doing it. You may need someone to get in the ring with you, someone to hold you accountable, someone that you can trust, someone that will tell you the truth, someone that will keep it real with you, someone that cares about your health. If it's not me, find someone, because you really need someone in it with you. If you know how to do it, but you're not doing it, then you need to get with someone to help you do it. And it makes sense to not have to do it alone. When you see that word warrior, I want you to think of yourself as strong. I want you to think of yourself as mighty. I want you to think of yourself as committed. I want you to think of yourself as someone who can persevere under trial. I want you to think of yourself as a brave, experienced soldier or fighter on this path of life that God has given us. You will deflect all that negativity and you will press into the positivity in life, and you will give God all the glory for the blessing that he is imparting. And so many times we have so many situations come up that we can't see the blessing anymore. I hear you. I've had plenty of situations in my life, whether it be health circumstances, financial circumstances, relationship circumstances. People come against me behind my back, but God is still on the throne, no matter what those circumstances are. And so each of those are just molding me and crafting me and turning me into the mighty person that I've been put on this earth to become. So when you see that word warrior, I pray that it builds a strong fight in you that enriches your desire to do something amazing with your life and to put away the old self and to bring on the new for this upcoming year, to be strong in the Lord and to serve him in all that you do. In every decision you make, that you bring him along with you. God, I just pray for each of these people, Lord, that you would impart your blessing into them, your strength, Lord. God, I pray that you would show them that in spite of all the difficulty around them, they have enough strength inside them, Lord, to fight this battle. God, I just pray blessing. I pray increase. I pray favor on all of these people, Lord. I challenge each of you to take this word warrior, print it, set it somewhere, set it in your bathroom for when you first wake up and you get ready in the morning. Set it by your bedside for when you go to bed at night and you're dealing with stress on your mind. Set it in your car when you're driving to work with your mind racing on different subjects. Set it at your desk when someone or something may come up that may prompt you into weak thinking. Put the word warrior up and let it remind you of how strong you are. Let it remind you of how powerful your faith is. Let it remind you that you can do all things through Christ. Let it remind you that your God is supplying all of your needs. Put that word up. Start the year as a warrior, not a worrier. You can do this. God bless each of you. I'm standing with each of you this year. We're going to do this. We're going to do this year stronger than we did last year. We are. Get excited. Get stirred up about it. This year's going to be the best year, and we are going to fight strong. No matter what difficulties come, we are going to fight our way through them. God bless you.